Hi, I'm Denise Gustafson. I'm the editorial director for NAPCO Media and the editor-in-chief of Wide Format Impressions magazine. And today I have Robert Arnold with us. He's president of Associated Posters. Robert, welcome.
Hey, nice. Thanks for having me.
Can you tell us a little bit about Associated Posters and the markets you serve?
So Associated Posters, we've been in business since 1962. We're primarily a billboard banner printer. We started out in 62 screen printing billboards. We were one of the first companies in North America to have a digital press to print billboards. We've been kind of on the cutting edge of technology and trying to stay up to date with technology. But now our main focus is still billboard banner, but we're branching out into more of the POP aspect, but it's all digital wide format and grand format.
Now, looking at your business a little bit, what challenges were you facing when it came to the management of your business?
The main the main focus and the main challenge for me is to keep Associated Posters. Keep it the company that it's been for 60 years in the changing times, in the changing environment. And it's a lot of give and take. We have to get rid of some of the old ways, but sometimes some of the old ways are still good for new solutions. But with COVID, it's been it's been, like I said, putting out a fire every day. And one of the main focuses right now is just finding material.
Yeah. And honestly, that's something that we're seeing across the board. You know, supply chain and getting materials are very, very difficult. But now, one of the ways that you were also addressing some of your challenges back, I guess, in 2021, you decided to purchase Lift ERP from Durst. So
Yes.
What really led you to that decision?
Well, it was COVID for the most part. We realized real quick how fragile of a company we were when we had to shut the doors, or if we had to shut the doors. Luckily, we kept running through COVID in the peak of COVID, even through all the lockdowns. The printing industry was considered essential, so we were able to keep going. But we all sat down and started doing what ifs. If COVID comes through the plant and we shut down, the way we were set up, everybody had to be here. The good thing about Lyft and switching to Lyft is it's cloud-based. I can have my sales team at home. I can have CSRs at home. We can work from home. The only people that really have to be in the building are press operators and finishers. So that was the main kickoff. We started looking for a cloud-based solution. We ended up another printer recommended Lyft to us. They were in the process of starting to switch over. So we jumped on board, and it's been great ever since. It's allowed us to go paperless. It's allowed us to work from home. It's allowed us to really streamline and automate a lot of the processes in the plant that we were unable to do before.
That's fantastic. And especially, it's sad that COVID really spurred you into getting this, but it really has proved to be very beneficial to future-proofing your business. And, if anything ever happens, you're prepared in a way
right.
for whatever comes.
And it kind of goes along the lines of if it's not broke, don't fix it. But we realized that our system was broke a long time ago, and we just got comfortable. We got comfortable with paper. We got comfortable with job sheets and work orders and stuff like that. So switching to Lyft was a huge culture shock for a lot of employees. But after about 3 months, everybody really got the hang of it. And now when I run around and talk to my employees, they love it. They love working from the iPads. They don't have to keep track of so much paper. We found back in the day that if that piece of paper got lost or misplaced, or we even had an employee on second shift throwing away work orders because he wanted time off. But when that piece of paper got lost, the order stopped and nobody knew where it was.
Yeah, that could be very, very frustrating and very disruptive to the entire business. Now, can you talk a little bit about how you integrated Lyft ERP into your business? What kind of steps you had to take, and what was involved with getting this really integrated into your business?
It was a lot of one-on-one meetings, but it was more intense than I thought it was going to be. But we got it done in a little bit over 3 months. And then we ran both systems side by side. So we ran Lyft in tandem with our old system just to make sure that everybody was getting used to it, nothing was getting misplaced. And then once everybody was comfortable with Lyft, we pulled the plug on the old system and started rolling with Lyft. And we've been in it since February of last year.
Okay, fantastic. So I know you've talked a little bit about what this purchase has meant for your company, but how has it changed the way you run your business?
Oh, it's night and day. I'm able to pull reports now that I never thought I'd be able to pull, or it was a report I'd have to spend 3 days and a lot of guesswork. But now with Lyft, with the job tracking that I have and the capabilities that I have, I can see down to the minute how long a job took. It took a little bit of the guesswork out. It took a little bit of me having to go around to each department. Hey, how long do you think it took you to do this 14 to 48? It really put numbers to my figures. So it's helped me track costs. It's also helped me in the quoting side with accurate numbers and accurate times. Then we can get more accurate on the quotes. Some jobs that might be close and we think the margins might be slim, when we crunch the numbers and Lyft, we realize, yes, it is going to be slim, or no, it's not. And I'm real confident in the numbers that I'm getting.
All right, great. Now, I know this was, purchasing Lyft ERP was a recommendation from another printer for you. So now the question is, would you recommend this system to other printers?
Without a doubt, except for my competition. So I would recommend it to my competition, but no, yeah, I would recommend it to any other printer, especially in our line of work, because what we found, a lot of the software and a lot of the solutions that we were finding were geared more towards offset printers and litho houses and stuff like that. They weren't really geared to us wide format, grand format digital printers. And this was the first software that I found that we didn't have to rename or change something and change the way we do things to make it work. It was really the guys that designed it for my type of business, or our type of business, with the wide format, grand format digital print.
All right, Robert, thank you so much for sharing your experience with this and taking the time today to have this conversation. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.